So Streets, man, what's up, man?
What's going on?
So, man, last time we talked, man, your name was Swank.
Surely was.
Why the change in the name?
That's where I come from. I changed my name so when people mention me, they mention where I come from instead of where I was. You know what I'm saying?
So, let's retrace a little bit. Last name you come from what? Port Arthur, right?
Correct.
The east side or the west side?
East side.
Elaborate a little bit on it, man.
East side, man. We ain't really had too many rappers that really just had that voice. You know, we had like 2 rappers, DeeJaye and Sam. DeeJaye ended up getting locked up for a capital murder. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, it ain't really been too many rappers out the East. So I'm really like pretty much the voice of the East.
So what about Sam?
Sam don't rap no more. He stopped rapping once DeeJaye went to jail. He write, but he don't put it on wax no more. So I don't know.
Okay. So, man, what transpired, man, after the last interview we had with you?
The last interview, I kind of channeled into my music and where I wanted to take it. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting locked up last year around Thanksgiving, and it kind of made me think more than I had ever thought about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ended up just wanting to make sure that it wasn't just me rapping no more. It was a message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what was the reason for you going away on that vacay, man?
Well, I really wasn't gone long, but the reason was because that TPC explosion, they had the TPC explosion, and we had a curfew. I was riding past the curfew, got caught up with some weed. State trooper put me over, took me to jail. Had to take me to jail. She told me anything under 4 ounces, PAPD couldn't take me to jail. They supposed to write me a ticket. But because me and her being a state trooper, she had to take me to jail.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
So while you was in there, what was going through your mind besides that? Like, what was your deep thoughts while you was in there, man?
My deep thoughts would have to be my family. You know, when I get locked up on Thanksgiving Day, it's kind of like out of all 365 days of the year, I get locked up on Thanksgiving Day. So it's kind of like the only thing I can really think about is my family and my son. You know what I'm saying? Friends too, but I most think about my family and my son. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of your family, man, I see you have a new addition, man.
I do.
I know, man. Man, how you feel about that, man?
Man, being a daddy, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. It's a journey, though. It's a journey. I'm loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Because, Boone been knowing you for a long time, man.
Since 11.
Yeah.
Since 11.
Yeah, man. So tell me, man, how you and Boone met, man?
Honestly, we met through church. Going to church every Sunday with my mama, you know what I'm saying? Seeing you with your mama and your brother.
Yeah.
Rebels, kick it. We was always with each other. And every time we talk, we always talk about music, even back then.
Yeah,
if
man.
you really think about it, we used to talk about music back then.
Because I do this I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I used to just pinpoint all y'all. Like, I used to watch y'all a lot.
Yeah.
So when I watch y'all, I'm like, okay, I think he like this. So I put the 2 and 2 together. Like, let me talk to this dude.
Right.
And I'm like, man, Streets used to be wild.
Yo.
He was quiet, but I'm like, Streets be, man. I'd be like hearing stuff, bro. And I'd be like, nah, that can't
be him.
I was like, your mama comes, she's like, you need to talk to
You got
Streets.
to. Because he gotta listen to you.
You know what I'm saying? But now to see you that you have your own kid, man.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
teach him.
Yeah. So my question is nice, man. How would you feel if he was to go down that route that you went, man?
Honestly, if he went down that route, I could understand why. But to a certain extent, that's part of the reason why I do what I do too.
Yeah.
I don't want him to go down that route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything I done seen and did and have seen done, you know what I'm saying? It ain't what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it, man. I feel it. So, man, let's get into some of this music, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, What's some of the new music you got out right now, man?
Right now I'm working on the new tape called The Life of Street. You know what I'm saying? I called it The Life of Street because Swank was more of like an ego. Street is who I am. So in this tape, I'm telling you about everything about me. You know what I'm saying? Ins and out, flaws and all. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where the music going right now.
Because as I'm glad you said, because as I recall, man, when the stuff with when you was under your ego Swank, it was more about trauma about your brother.
Right.
He had passed away.
Right.
Well, you know what that was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ended up getting to whatever, and he passed away, and just some other things that was going on, with your mom, your pops, or whatever. So on this one, matter of fact, let's go into that. So does that incident with your brother come on this new album as well? You know what I'm saying?
Of course. The thing is, not only have I lost my brother in 2017, and I lost 2 brothers this year within 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, even though I'm still dealing with the situation with my brother, I got 2 other brothers that I'm looking at now. You know what I'm saying? People that I was with every day. You know what I'm saying? That I won't be able to talk to no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I'm still dealing with the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed.
So what motivates you to keep doing this? You know what I'm saying? Besides your family, like, what is it that keeps motivating you while all this transpiring? What keeps making you get up every day, go into the studio, keep writing?
The thing is, everybody that I know, they either get locked up or they go to jail. And the ones that was really doing what they was doing, they didn't have no voice after they got locked up or went to jail. So if I, God forbid, die or go to jail, you won't have to think about me. You'll be able to hear me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll live through my music.
So I see you have the Deucey on your shirt. That's one of them. That's one of your brothers, huh?
Yeah, that was the last one. He got killed by the police in Nederland. Yeah, police killed him in Nederland. Shot him down 7 times.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Appreciate it.
How you feel about the rap game, man? A lot of people losing their lives.
Right.
King Von, Mo 3, Boosie got shot.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts on that? All these rappers saying these things, like, these rappers, are they imitating the art form? Are they saying things just to be saying things and now it's coming back to light? Are they saying it in a light? You know what I'm saying?
No, they always told us death and life is in the power of the tongue. So I feel like whatever you put out in the universe is what you're going to get out the universe. You know what I'm saying? So with them rappers talking about death all the time, how could you expect to live? I really don't get into beef with nobody, but it seems like everybody beefing with me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just don't like me. Maybe my spirit irritate their demons. You know what I'm saying?
But why you feel they don't like you though?
Because I speak the truth. Some people don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to be told nothing. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But messing with me, you gonna get told something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I ain't pretending, I ain't an actor, I ain't none of that. I'm me 24/7.
Yeah. So man, give me just ask you a couple questions, just fun questions, man. Give me one of the artists that give me an artist that you didn't like at first, but they grew on you.
Otis. Me and Otis, when I was 16, Otis was rapping. I was still in school. I ain't believe nothing Otis was saying. Didn't know him from a can of paint, from a blade of grass. Didn't even like him, you know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I started realizing, once I started listening to his music, we was really the same person. We just was from 2 different sides of town. He was from the west, I was from the east. And it's kind of like, once I put that situation aside, I started looking at a bigger picture that if we come together, it'll be better than beefing with each other, you know what I'm saying? So that's one artist I can say. I didn't like at first. But now that's my brother.
Oh, yeah. So speaking of that, is he part of that team that I seen you with? You know what I'm saying, on the videos, man?
Nah, he not part of that team. He got his own team, and I got my own team.
So let's talk about what's the name of your new your crew, man, and give me some of the names that's artists and the things that they do.
See, we BGB, but my clique is BG4L. I got a tag on me. You know what I'm saying? But music wise, we BGB, and the artists that we got, BG Bam, Kayla Baby, we got Goldie 4L. You know what I'm saying? And me. And we got Cartier K. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lineup. You know what I'm saying? We just got to get out there.
Okay. So my thing is, y'all don't is there, what else do y'all bring? How some groups, they come together, they have the producer, they have the, the cameraman and all that. So y'all got that and y'all working or looking for that or what?
Yeah, see, Bam the one that really got that aspect of it right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I kind of support Bam, man. Because Bam got an actual manager and he's going on shows and going to different states and stuff. And as long as he keeping BG alive, I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being put last to make sure other people eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them.
That's good, man. You know what I'm saying? If a lot of people would think like that, this area would be far off.
Yeah, but it's egos. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a certain ego, and with some people, rap is their like how some people will say liquid courage. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get their courage at, rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you see that same person in the streets, you know they not like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't even be no.
Because I was just about to say, man, I know out here in Beaumont. I don't know how it is really in Port Arthur, but I know out here in Beaumont, it's we just can't support each other, bro. I don't know what it is.
And the crazy thing is,
and we all got talent out here. A lot of people have talent.
And the crazy thing is, I know you're not lying because I love Beaumont. I love Beaumont artists. From TT, I got a song with TT. I want to do a song with Tizo and Kenny B, of course. You know what I'm saying? Beaumont, yeah.
Man, hey, I'm gonna be honest, them boys nice.
Yeah, that's the livest lineup that I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say about Tizo. Tizo's somebody I can jam with, Strong Friend.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite songs.
Hey, bro, I'm still jamming. It depends.
Yeah, hey.
I'm still jamming. It depends.
It depends.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot of guys that I know that's out here in the 409 period, even in Port Arthur, right, that jams.
Yeah.
But it just can't seem to break through, bro.
And then another.
And why you think that? Why you think we can't break through? Even though we have all this going on, why you think we can't break through into the music scene?
See,
like UGK and Houston.
Because I feel like, me personally, I feel like even though we rap, people don't look at the talent no more. They looking like, oh, that's old boy from Lincoln. I remember him from Lincoln. I remember when he used to wear the same shoes every day. You know what I'm saying? But they not thinking well, I was 12 years old then. You know what I'm saying? I'm 22 years old now. What you got to say? This a whole decade later. You know what I'm saying? So it's I'm progressive. I'm not really worried about going backwards. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they go with me.
All right, so man, let's just switch it up again, man. I wanna expound on your eczema.
Right.
Growing up.
Right.
It was bad.
Correct.
And I'm only doing this because I want other kids that have this streets had it. How did you make it through? How did you make it through with eczema? Because I know kids was just off the chain growing up with that stuff, bro.
See, the thing that's crazy, I was born with eczema.
Yeah.
So I always felt like God just wanted me to be different. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want me to, he made me to be, stand out. You know what I'm saying? So when I get around other kids, they laughing about my eczema, in my head, I'm like, I'm just like you. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, it's my skin. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, it cleared up. So it was kind of I didn't really focus on the eczema too much because it didn't really mean nothing to me. I was still getting all the females. I was still wearing all the loudest clothes. So at the same time, it's a confidence thing. As long as you got confidence, you good. Don't ever let nobody tell you eczema is a bad thing.
The reason why I asked you this is because, like I said, you know, I want kids to know that, I want kids to be encouraged by somebody that, you know, that been there.
Right.
And, you know, a lot of kids that have eczema or certain problems, they think they by themselves, not understanding that they not.
Right.
You know, so with that being said, you know, when you felt like you was by yourself, and even not with just eczema, because I know there was other things that transpired, when you felt, you know, you was by yourself, what kept you going?
My mom.
What y'all relationship was like, man?
Man, my mom was my first lady. That's my baby. For real. I mean, my mom and my daddy got a divorce when I was like 13. So at 13, I consider myself the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on my own since then.
How you feel about that? Like when they had separate, like what was going through your mind when you first heard, hey, you know, me and mom and dad about to separate, you know, they getting a divorce?
My daddy had told me first. He kind of brought me to the movies, and he was like, me and your mom, we ain't seeing eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? So the judge might ask you to make a decision on who you want to stay with. And of course, I told my mama. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make sure she was good. And when I really got told that it was like confirmed, I just told like my daddy's still gonna be my daddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about if you get a new boyfriend or nothing. My daddy's still gonna be my daddy.
I feel you on that, G. You know what I'm saying? I do, and that's a good thing, man. That you know, you was there for your moms, man. She was there for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I also hear that, you know, you just named a couple Bible verses. You know, you named a Bible verse earlier.
Mm.
You know, so what's your spirituality like, man?
Non-denominational. I had to think about it.
Like, nah, but like, as in like, you know how most people that are spiritual, like, they're spiritual being, you know. Mm-hmm. Basically what I'm asking is, what's your relationship like with God?
Oh, that's number one. That's number one. No matter what I'm going through, like who I'm going through it with or whatever, at the end of the day, that's who I'm talking to. I talk to God like he my partner. Like for real. Talk to him like he's somebody that really be next to me every day. So it's like I always put God first in everything I do. That's kind of why I named my first tape Kiss of Judas. You know what I'm saying? So God got everything to do with what I do.
Hey man, that's live, man. That is for real though, because a lot of people their spiritual being is not there, and they wonder why they lost.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And just be the blind following the blind.
Hey man, I've been there. Man, I'm trying to get out of it, to be honest.
For real.
So you know what I'm saying? Just to hear somebody that I know, you know, and we both grew up. Well, I seen you grow up, you know,
right.
in the church house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That lets me know, like, hey man, you know.
It worked.
Yeah, you know, just like, hey, God moving, and yeah. I remember, man, you, man. Man, you was tough, bro. That's why I asked, you know, the asthma stuff, man. I used to hear your mom used to have me talk to you, and I talked to you, man. It was just tough.
Yeah.
And you was just always that dude, man.
Just happy, like,
man.
I'm not gonna let nothing ever bring me down, because once something control you, I don't like to be controlled. You know what I'm saying? I like to be free and do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't never want to be controlled or held in a box or just like chained down. That ain't me.
I feel that, man. So man, let's go back to your let's go back to your music again, man. So you say you got TT Baby as a feature. Who else you have as a feature on your album, on your up and coming project?
Oh, TT was on my last mixtape, Under Swank, but on this album, it's mostly gonna be me. Like the only feature I wanna say I got on it right now is GP. You know what I'm saying? And other than him, I'm looking at KJ. Like, you know, so they probably be my only two features that I probably put on this tape. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, this gonna be the first tape I sell. All my other tapes was free. This gonna be the first one I sell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
what should people expect from this album, from this project?
People should expect truth. People should expect realness, authenticness, genuineness, and messages. Like, just be an open ear, because I'm an open book.
That's good, man. That's what's up. All right, so before you go,
Right.
list your top 5 artists, man.
From anywhere?
Anywhere, man. List your top 5 artists.
I gotta go Boosie. I gotta go YB. I gotta go Pimp off the floor. I gotta go Pimp. And I gotta go Scarface. And I also gotta go Lil Wayne. Top 5.
Alright. So if you had a chance to work with any of them guys and you only can work with one of them, which one would you work with?
I'll work with Scarface.
Why Scarface?
Cause I love Scarface. Like, we Texas, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just got that storytelling to where it'll be like, with my storytelling, I feel like it'll be like major.
Hey, that's what you hear, that Scarface, man. these youngsters out here paying attention to you, man, because you don't really get that a lot.
Yeah, people don't be knowing.
Man, but they don't respect the elders of the game.
You know,
Like, I was just reading. Matter of fact, I was just reading. Young Thug has said he don't know 2 songs of Andre 3000. He don't know 2 verses. And I was like, you tripping. Then we got Freddie Gibbs. He just Jeezy, and he just dissed LL Cool J, talking about he wearing makeup on his face and stuff, man. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about these young cats not paying their dues to the ones before them, man?
If you don't know where you came from, how you gonna know where you going? You know,
real.
How you gonna know where you going?
Real, man.
You gotta know where you come from. You gotta know where the origin really start from.
Yeah.
And I listen a little bit of everywhere, but the down south shit, I gotta support because I know it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's one of the reasons why Atlanta flourished.
Right.
Because they're like, man, we know it's hard to get up out of here. We know it's hard to get out. So what we gonna do is we gonna all come together.
Even if we don't like each other.
Even if we don't like each other.
We gonna keep that between us.
Yes.
We gonna still.
Yeah. Man, speaking of that, man, how you feel about, did you see the Jeezy and
Of course I did. Of course.
Man, that was crazy, huh?
That was retarded.
Man, when that dude played, when Gucci played that song, man, what you thought Jeezy's reaction was gonna be?
I didn't know if shots was gonna get fired in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. But
I was expecting it, but I was like, nah, they grown.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking like Gucci ain't gonna do it. And then it's like when he actually did it, and Jesus just sitting there, and then he like, damn, damn. I'm like, man, this is crazy. He really shocked me with that one because I'm already going for Jesus. So I'm like, damn, like I hope Jesus just keep, you know what I'm saying, coming with it.
And bro, I was going for Gucci because I knew Jesus was gonna win. Like maybe Gucci got something.
Yeah, I knew Gucci lost when he played I'm a Dog.
Yeah.
He played I'm a Dog. I said, oh yeah, it's a wrap.
But see, after he played that song about Jeezy homeboy, then Jeezy was like, you know, Jeezy confronted him,
right?
And talking about, man, we didn't come here for that. Then that boy dropped the So Icy.
Yeah.
I was like, this boy Jeezy out here,
a goat.
Bro. I was like, he didn't play that, so that boy was prepared.
Yeah, like he even the track list, the way he even played it from 1 to whatever number it was when they finished to So Icy. I'm talking about Jesus had me fired. I had a bottle, weed, all that. Like, yeah, I felt like I was in Magic City. You know
hey man, that was dope, bro.
That was like the best verses I had ever seen.
I'm trying to tell you.
That was the best one.
Man.
I was tuned in from the jump. I had actually watched it an hour before they even came. That's how tuned in I was.
Dang. So you was sitting there waiting
on them, just looking at the chairs.
Hey man, what other verses you seen, man? That would you say that you would say that's your favorite?
Man, honestly, who did I watch? I watched Brandon, Monica, and I watched Ludacris and Nelly and DMX and Snoop Dogg. DMX and Snoop Dogg have to be my favorite one, besides Gucci. And
why is that?
Because I love DMX. I love DMX. Snoop Dogg kind of like Jiggy. He got that California, but DMX has got that rock, like playing like on the road at you, like yeah.
Because when I first heard Where My Dog At, I saw the video. I said, "Oh, this is why is you hollering?
Like, calm down.
Why is all this transpiring? Why all this going on in your video?"
Even Snoop Dogg fired up. He couldn't even knock it.
But I think Snoop Dogg was trying to celebrate that, man. That's what it looked like. Snoop was celebrating him, you know what I'm saying?
Like I'm better than you or nothing.
Yeah, because he was dancing on his songs and everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to paying homage to people. Well, I ain't going to say he was before him, but, you know,
just DMX.
Yeah, DMX been through a lot of stuff these years, like decades. Mm-hmm. And now the dude back, man, he helped in everything, doing his thing.
Still rapping. He did a song with Locks, the Locks.
That dude went so hard, man. And the Locks still doing their thing too, man. Just these kids, man. A lot of these youngsters and a lot of stuff just going on in the game.
All they listen to is murder, kill.
Yeah, man.
That's all it's about now. And popping pill.
Man,
they going to the club.
I'm trying to tell you, man. And like you say, man, I know you feel some type of way with all this stuff going on, this, you know, and just 409 and that's just too much killing going on, man.
That's a killing every other day.
Yeah, man.
Every other day, like it's starting to get senseless now.
Yeah.
Like when my brother was close to home, but I lost so many people. Like that's starting to get
normal.
Yeah, like I'm used to funerals. I don't even cry at funerals no more.
Dang, man.
Like it's like that now.
So what are your, like, besides your music, what are you planning on doing to try to change the community, man? You know, do better, make the people see that as a better way.
Well, if I get the spot that I really want, I feel like I'll be able to do it in my own way. I want to do like a peaceful protest. You know what I'm saying? Not only for black people, but like where I'm from, but black people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they did my partner, it's like it's unjustifiable. And they ain't even trying to release the body cam footage. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain questions that I really want answers to. So even if I gotta wait 10 years from now to get them answers, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
That's what's up, man. So, man, you know, we're gonna end off on this note, man. You know, let everybody know where they can reach you, you know, where they can find you, your new information, you know, Facebook, Instagram.
Well, you can find me on Twitter at __ FORTESPRIT __. You know what I'm saying? That's my Twitter name. So if you're looking for me, that's where I'm at.
Alright, man. Thank you for coming by, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Hey, man, when you do decide to do that community thing, man, holler at us, man, so we can come out there and support, man.
I got
for
you.
real.
I got you.
Alright, G.